on. Let's first do the text. Yeah. Okay, good evening. Next time I have a VTuber hyperfixation, I'm going to make a Christmas or holidays outfit for Penny. I really don't have the time for it right now, but I really want one. One with a scarf or, well, at least a dress. And then perhaps a scarf. I don't even know if VTubers have a scarf, but I'll find something. 8:15. I'm still busy making preliminary art for the illustrations of book 6. Hopefully I can scan something. Maybe Saturday, maybe next week, maybe later this week. Because even though I have a couple of days off, it's extremely busy. And things I need to finish for the new year. Most welcome. Okay, so making preliminary art for book 6. I plan to order my stock for book 5 Dutch this week. So not in time for the holidays, but also less chance of it getting lost in the mail, despite it being a big box, big heavy box. 3D printing. All the files have been printed now and are all correct. So now it's painting, and well, because I still have time to print, I'm going to print the freebies, the kalis, the wings, so I can do that in advance. And I brought a list with me of things I want to create as well for 3D printing. So when I have time left, I want to start that. And it's probably going to be very cryptic, so I will ask for patience. And now, onwards to the penny comic. I'm doing the text backwards, so I can have a feel how the comic's going to be with the punchline and all. So you'll probably see me 3D printing a lot. Remember, I can't 3D print in the summer because then the space will be too hot for it. I could probably print an hour and a half, and then everything overheats. So I'm not going to risk that as a whole and waste materials. So I'm just printing a mass right now, and then I'll use the rest of the year to color. It is weird, by the way, that I have a lot of prints, and the first time I'm creating the file, they have nice straight lines in the back. But if I need to fix them and I resave them, they suddenly are very wibbly wobbly in the back. So I have no idea why that happens. But it's the back, so either people can smooth it using something hot, or they can just keep it like this. But it's weird. And there will be no stream for personal reasons on Thursday. And let's see. I think there's going to be a stream on Sunday, if I am correct. I'm checking my schedule because really these days I have no idea where I am. I can remove these because I already did that and I'm currently doing that. Right, Sunday there's going to be a special stream. It's going to be the Penny Christmas comic stream. I've yet to think of it, so yay. That's because there's second Christmas Day or Boxing Day, as some people call it, on the Tuesday. And that means I spend time with my family. I'm not going anywhere, just staying at home. But I think Christmas should be spent with the people you love. That can be family, that can be friends. And I'm going to spend it with my loved one and cats. We did get a special treat for the cats, but I have a feeling they won't eat it because we have very picky cats. There are only a few things they eat, and just a few things they like as treats. Yeah, we don't really celebrate Christmas much in our family. We usually come together on other days. I'm gonna need a second color. I'm gonna need a third color. And a fourth. Yeah, there's a Santa run in our town this Friday. But yeah, you know me. Me and running. No, don't lie. You're not having. Yeah, you're having Christmas with 2 people and a lot of fish and a dog. We just have 2 cats. And with New Year, one of the cats probably is going to hide. First year he hid and was really gone for the whole evening and the next morning. And then he crawled out whatever hiding space he had. Last year he still fled, but already showed itself when it was calmer, so around 2 a.m. or something like that. And of course our little Vladimir, at first he is not comfortable with the fireworks, but we have a Chinese restaurant near us, and they always they always send a lot of fireworks. So that's what I watch, and then Vladimir often watches along. Maybe Fathers will watch along this year as well. It's going to be a very messy mess to make art of it. But luckily I can read my own sketch, so... Okay. But yeah, I have a week, and the holidays are always very chaotic. Planning things in advance, when to do groceries, when are the grocery stores closed, what will we eat those days, because if I miss an ingredient, I won't be able to get it last minute. So things are actually, according to me, quite prepared at the moment. I've never made a schedule this far ahead with all kinds of options. So yeah, Sunday is probably is going to be a penny live stream. And if you miss it, don't worry. It's going to be on YouTube eventually, or of course, Twitch for a while. Someone send me a private message. Let's see if it's important. Certain programs are quite slow at the moment. So I wonder if things are updating again without my knowledge. Firefox is taking up a lot of space, so probably some updates behind the scenes. Also, I don't know the time on Sunday just yet, but if I follow patterns, probably around 2 or something. So that one was message. Also got information of AnimeCon that they're going to do a different way of selecting their artists by lottery. So I won't know for sure if I'll be at AnimeCon as an artist this year. They just have too many people. Yeah, Firefox is huge. Let's close off this as well. Trying to minimize it, but I think Firefox is updating again. Then it's usually being so big. But anyway, if I won't be at AnimeCon, well, it's a shame, but that's how life is. At least I will still be at Fantasy Village, Fantasy Fest, and probably the Doll Fair that's at the same building. So if people really miss me, they can just go to one of those events. I don't think Penny's going to run in her normal suit, so I'm going to make a sports suit. That's a bit big. And I'm going to make a cheap Santa suit, so that's why it's not looking that floofy. Because to be honest, I expect the Santa suits that will be handed out at the Santa run to be cheap. And that's not something I hold against them. I mean, most people will use it once, and then it's probably already ripped. Yeah. You can't organize a Santa suit where you gift everyone the suit they run in and a medal for €5. Be realistic. €5 is usually the price of the cheapest Santa suit you can find. I still think €5 for a suit and a medal is very generous. And I heard it's going to be at the... what's it called again? Our running track. Yes, we have a running track here. This is the only moment where you'll see Smile Jam. No, it's gifted with this one, so that's why I'm expecting it to be one of those very flimsy, cheap Santa suits. And even if it does break, I hereby ask anyone listening who goes to the Santa run, gets a suit, and it breaks, please give me one. I want the fabric. I mean, it's probably very good fabric for doll clothes, which I do hope to continue next year. Or perhaps the year after, but I do want to return. I have my Chiron doll, which is I'm still trying to I still have to attach some hair. I already made the boots. Still need to make pants and a shirt. And still need to make hair for my Yume doll, and then of course the clothes. Oh, this head is going all places. That's a nice one. That one I can accept. People from the organization usually get a clipboard for me. It's just something I do. It's something stereotypical, and then, oh, right, they have a clipboard. They must be part of the organization. There's a helicopter flying about, probably going to look which roofs are hot. So the police can visit them and find out why their attic is being so warm. Maybe someone from Adverny will hear this and send me a Santa suit. Wait, I made it a flimsy one. So that means straight white lines. I get broken fabrics or waste fabrics donated more often. Usually small pieces that people can't use to repair clothes or whatever, but are like just the perfect size for doll stuff. I do hope that in the new year that 3D printing project will actually work, meaning gaining attention. Of course, I like doing it, but it's also to gain attention for what I do, what I create, and this was a fluffy one, so let's first do this one. And hopefully sell a few more books. And also I still have to scan a lot of my sketches if I want to make a sketch art book. Last time Penny entered the running competition, she didn't really come far, so I guess New Year's resolutions. I sent all my Christmas cards. I have to send less each year. Most are given in person, and those I do need to send, well, that's just a handful. I always do them early because of, well, overseas ones, you know the ones I mean. Ones below the mass. But all arrived quite quickly, even the ones that actually do need to cross a sea. One that needs to cross the ocean still hasn't arrived. That's been shipped about a week ago, so I should check up on it, but I don't know if I can do that from here. Yes, yes. Cookies this, cookies that. Don't even know which account I got it with, so. I accidentally made 2 accounts. I think it's the other account. It's very annoying if you want to log in and you see the login button. It suddenly loads something and everything is a lot lower all of a sudden. I still have that picture in here. No, I deleted it. Or oh no, I did put it in here. Let's check the code. It still probably hasn't even left the country yet. A delay of 7 days. And it's been how many days? 7 days. So hopefully it will come will move soon. I could have done that after the stream, by the way. But you know me. Ooh, shiny! And this was a floof. Oops. Pressing a bit too hard. And then it was cheap suit. And this is how I save time. And because I trace it all individually, there's always a little bit of difference in the images. But I mentioned this before, this is volunteer work. I got my Christmas gratification, by the way. I always get a little, well, it's not a basket, it's a box with things specifically catered to me. I could even say what I wanted to have, and I was like, nah, surprise me. Which the editor wasn't that fan of because, of course, of my allergy. Or lactose intolerance. But allergy is shorter. I got a lot of nuts. And I really, really like nuts, so that's good. It's a miracle they are still alive, those nuts. Usually they're gone within a day. I had a candle, which was quite subtle, but I'm going to keep it because I have a lot of candles that still need to be burnt. So I want to finish the old ones first. Seriously, my tea light box. Please hold your table, but my tea light box is almost empty. And if I finished it, it took me about, well, I got it from my grandmother when I first got my own place, which is about 12 years ago. And the only reason it's going so fast is because my love has a tea light holder, a ratio where he can put his tea on. So we use about a tea light a day at the moment. But the big candles, we burn a candle maybe, well, let's say twice a year. And then usually I burn them when I work from home. I always want to keep my eyes on a candle. Not just because of what happened to some people I know. Not because of a client I once talked to on the line who was like, what? Candles burn houses? You left your candle unattended in the restroom. They were really surprised that if you leave a candle unattended in the restroom, it can still burn. And then the damage is something you have to fix yourself. But anyway, I don't like the thought of something burning. I don't even leave my space heater on when I'm not there. If I leave it alone, it's for a couple of minutes at most. A lot more people should. We usually say nadenken in Dutch, meaning to think after, but they should really think for in front of things before things happen. It's going to be a sport outfit, so it's going to be slightly different. And if you think, wait, she had a different outfit last time she was running. Yeah, but this is her winter running outfit. Those are different. And that has nothing to do with me being too lazy to look it up again. I'll do that by hand. Let's see, pillow, bit of a contrast color, so that means yellow. Yep, her colors are mostly purple and aqua. She often has a green scarf. Her winter jacket is usually either yellow or green. Those are the colors I used. I think she has a purple bathing suit. Even when Penny was still not in color, she already had these colors as her, well, her design colors. Those were decided before I even began because of color illustrations. First going to do the Santa suit parts and then the Anno because I want to use different colors and I don't want to risk them bleeding. Do I have everything? Probably. I had colors before they were cool. Slightly darker. And of course I need to do the clipboard of Anno. But I mean a flat fill of brown is something I can do. Is this too dark? Yep, this is too dark. In this case I need to lighten it. I do need a bigger brush. I like the idea that I received way long ago that officials who are strict to the rules become gray and other annos get colors. Doesn't mean that the annos are mean, because in this case the anno is completely right. It's not safe to run with a pillow. It doesn't have anything to do with if you fall, you won't hurt yourself. It has to do with overheating. And you can, of course, still trip. There we go. I do like Penny's anatomy in this comic. It's not perfect, of course. I'm not perfect. Still have plenty to learn. But I like how it turned out. I wonder if anyone of Adverny will actually see this. I mean, there are about 50,000 people who get the digital newspaper with the comic in it. So if we assume only a percent reads it, so that would mean 500 people. 50,000, 500, yeah, 500 people. How big is the chance someone is a member of the Adverny running club? And then of course they have this comic is going to be public on the news site probably this evening or tomorrow. And the digital newspaper is going to be Friday morning, and the run is Friday in the afternoon. Yes, this little piece is going to bother me. There we go. Text needs to be fitted. Don't really like putting balloons on text, so I might move it. Great. This is gonna bother me forever. There we go. Okay. I can actually make this one a little bit smaller. There we go. Which means I can move you slightly up. Okay, this is a bit too big of a balloon. Let's save it before I forget. Everyone can go text check. Meanwhile, I will be starting up the text file. I'll do that on a different screen. Wait, this is the wrong. Don't worry, I'll move it soon. So I can do some pre-typing. There's AI then. What is the AI doing? I have no clear idea what AI is doing, so I won't allow it. 19, isn't it? Let's see how many checks. Text check, text check. I'm gonna switch soon. First of all, I got all the OKs, well, almost all the OKs. So let's first save that. Okay, feel free to check this one. I'm going to take a little bit of rest stop. Be right back. Okay, I got one correction on a private chat. Right. Missed one. Seems like everyone missed that one. Well, not everyone, because one person missed it. It's that easy to miss just a single letter. So, now to do the banner. Pardon me. I did eat a little bit lot. It was wonderful dinner. It was leftovers. There's a little restaurant nearby that does takeout for pastas. And while most pastas are, well, standard, there are a few exceptions and they're incredibly delicious. Downside, you guessed it, cheese, cream, so I need to take my lactase pills. But you still get some side effects. But those pills are not wonder pills. Not like people, oh, you have those pills so you can eat everything. No. You can deal with it a lot better, and sometimes you still get a lot of tummy aches. But they're less explosive as when you just not have them. So that was Penny. So now I'm going to restart my Photoshop because I need that. Because that's a lot more basic than the Clip Studio Paint. And I need to move quite some files, so let's put this here. Okay, first we need to up the resolutions. And I need to do it in centimeters, so I know what I'm doing. Let's do it 15 by 15. And what I'm going to make first are extremely basic basics. Not you. Guides. So I know where the center is. I find this easy. It's a lot more basic, and this is a huge program, so it makes it easier for me to find things. First this one. I have this whole list. I like the color purple for this. I also still plan to make the what's it called again? The all-inclusive pride flag big. But I'm hyper focusing on this right now, so hence why I'm doing this. I want it bigger. There we go. And I'm making a mistake. It shouldn't be on the outside. It should be on the inside. Okay. Then we need to merge it so the layer effects are gone. Then I need to duplicate it and make it a bit smaller. This is way too little. And this is perfect. Let's see. Yes, I have that one. And then I know you guys are like, what the heck is she doing right now? But I promise you it all will become clear in the end. is there something like here, and then it probably will show some more. I need this one. Let's make you a different layer and a different color just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Needs to be a little bit smaller, as long as it's going to be a circle-ish. Yep, that looks good. Now I need to have this one. I need to expand it. Expand with 30 pixels. Even more. Eh. This is something I can use, but I want people to feel safe about it. And that's when you see this isn't a perfect circle. Which is great. Sounds weird, but that's great. Because that means you need to go slightly wider to be more circlish. Okay, little notes. This one is done. This one is done. This one is done. I'm working on that one. And can I make something of it in here? Does this work, or do I need to do it by hand? I need to do that by hand. Thinking. Inside. Color needs to be this, so you don't see it. Color overlay. No, because then you still can't see it. What I need to do is lock transparency and use this. It's many mumbling again. And this is what I need. Are people already getting ideas? What this is supposed to be? For those who don't see it just yet, I'm creating 3D printable frames. And I'm creating two types, like just plain circle and one more decorated. And I'm making one where you can have a thick outline of the frame and you can do different things on the inside. I have a solid frame and a back plate to make it easier to adhere things, or to create your own shaker if you want to. So these ones are done. I will be saving it later. Now I want this one, because this one should be quite easy as well. I just need to find my old button designs. Buttons. And there's a lot of things I want to create, need to create. And thank you for joining us. I'll be seeing you later. First I'm going to create the basic bottle. Okay. So that means first the normal shape, this one. Fill path. Great. Wrong layer. Why is there even a wrong layer? Okay. And then I need this one. This one. Wait, I'm first going to fill this one. And of course I need to do it on its own layer, otherwise I can't center it. And then I need to fill this one. It's a bit big. And that can be their own little layer. And the last layer is going to be the bottom. Okay, so first we need to center everything. Nicely centered. This needs to be centered. Oh, that was pretty much centered. It needs to be slightly bigger so I can center it, because it's slightly too small so you can't center it. There we go. And this one's quite off center. Okay, so bottom is going to be a different layer. These can match. This is the back plate. There we go. And this is going to be the bottle itself. Can I copy? No, I cannot copy. And it needs to be on the inside. 30 pixels. That's a bit too much. 20 pixels. No, it needs to be... Wait, that doesn't matter. I can do it lighter. These do need to merge. It's the backplate that needs to... Wait, the backplate can be merged as well. Okay, getting there, getting there. Now I need... duplicate it. Get rid of the effects, otherwise things won't work. and make this smaller. This is not working. Okay, okay. Something else, something else. Right, right. What I need is to why is it getting everything? There we go. I'm not sure if this is what I'm looking for, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so this is not working this well, so I need to do first a I need my little example. There we go. I accidentally deleted a bit too much, but that's not something I can change, so I'll just hereby redo it. But that's okay, I can manage. Because it's a thick rich color overlay. You need to be like this. There we go. So now you can make your own bottle. Only downside, before I forget and my whole plan fails, I need to remove. Wait, this one needs to be merged with this one as well. Triple checking, this is the back plate. It needs to merge with this one. And then remove the center. Merge, merge. And now you have a back plate and you have the bottle. And now we're going to get two different plugs, which should be easy. And you can create whatever you want yourself. I'm not going to do this decoration because I have plenty of other things you can use as decoration or your own creativity. Plug round, which is technically just I'm getting a bit overloaded, and then I make stupid mistakes. I need to fill it. There we go. I need to center it. Need to make it slightly bigger. Of course, you can always create your own size, but this is the base size I'm going to create, and then people can do whatever they want to make it bigger, smaller, whatever. I need this one and this one. So you actually have a round plug that attaches to it. I don't think I should give that lines as well because it's not hollow. But if people want to do that, they should be able to do that. Duplicate. I want to know how this looks. It needs to be on the inside, by the way. And of course this double stroke doesn't look nice, so that means where it hits the bottle is going to be deleted. So this is going to be a singular line. Which is probably going to be weird if printed, but I'm going to make a singular line for the bottle. Wait, this can actually be what am I doing? This can actually be its own file, so I don't need to make a separate one. But I do want to make one without a center line for people who don't want that. Then you just have to do the Personally, I prefer this. So maybe I'm just going to keep it like this. It's my design. I'm allowed to keep it like this. And good evening to you too. And now we're going to get the star plug. So that means you two can go. And now I have to get the other one. I just have to make the plug. This is my guide. Okay, that's cute, but I'm not going to make a hard plug. It just doesn't feels weird, and you have just 2 bumps. Otherwise, if people request it, I could do it anyway. So I first need to remove this. Then I need to look for the star vector shape. There's plenty of room to put hearts. It doesn't have to be in the plug. Don't worry about that. Like I said, creative people always manage. They don't need cookie cut and dry. It's a bit too big. Now, to have a little bit, not you. This. Remove. Copy. Paste. Merge. Lock transparency. Fill. Okay, so I have 2 potion bottles. I think I'm just going to make it one whole and not separate because it's a potion bottle. And then the higher you make it, the more space you'll have to fill it with whatever. And if you want to make a shaker out of it, I'm okay with that. I don't really mind. That does mean I should do something else to make it easier for people. I think this is going to be easier to make one of these. Oh, and nope. Duplicate it again. Merge. Now it's 2 files. You either have the plain bottle or you have just the lines. So you can probably put something in between or whatever. And now for the round bottle. I'm not going to do an inside layer. I don't like that. Duplicate. Merge. And merge it again. And now you have the bottle with the high line or just a line. There we go. This one too. Which one I'm forgetting? Right. So you have this one. And you can decorate it whatever you want. With hearts, with whatevers. And let's turn off the sound because I'm going crazy with bzz bzz. I really don't like those bzz bzz. Right, up. Silent till tomorrow morning. So I have picture frames now. I have potion bottles, 2 types. And these 2 go for now. Save. And now I have to create something I have never created before. And I don't think there is a guide or vector shape I can use. But of course, I can use math. I mean, I'm going to work big size, so shrinking is always easier. First, we're going to center it. I'm going to keep the others as a backup for now, but I'm gonna hide them. There we go. So this is a corner. I am assuming we all agree on that. No, go back. There we go. I'm going to put it here just so I can have a feel for it first. I had a lot of examples sent to myself so I can look at it. Ooh, I'm getting overwhelmed. Let's see, I have to think. I first need... I need more science. I need more guidelines. Let's see if this is going to help me. No, this is not going to help me. Not in the way I hoped. So, what I need first is a little guide. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. So I have one scribble layer. How can I scribble when... Right, I can do that. ID. So what I need to do is get a line from here to here. Okay, getting somewhere, I only need to make half of it. But this is way too far away. This line needs to be lower. Am I getting the shape I want right now? It would be a lot easier if I just would copy someone else's ID, but let's not do that. Now I need to delete this. Delete you. Duplicate you. And I now need to flip it. I need to mirror it. Let's try this one first. Yes. No, that's not the one I need. Actually, I might actually need it. Circle. Well, that actually works. Because now I need to just do 90 degrees. Okay. Now what I need is I need to round off this corner. So I need my rounded tool. That's not rounded enough. It's not going to work. I just need this corner. And I need to mask this. Of course, it's the other way around. Okay. I need this little corner and this little corner with this little part. I need to remove the layer, mask. I need to invert it, and then I need to mask it, and then we have a rounded corner, more or less. It's not round, so this isn't working. I'm going to add a layer mask. Wait. I might have an idea. Then we need to duplicate the set, merge the set, remove this test because it wasn't working. Then I'm going to grab this teeny tiny corner. At least I hoped. Good. And then I'm going to And that's not the right one. Now to make it nice and smooth. Why is it not working? What am I missing? What am I missing? Right. This is what I'm missing. So this is as round as I'm going to get it smoothly. Now, this is the first shape. Now the second shape. I'm going to scribble again. How about I create a pointy point? Do I have a pointy point somewhere here? That's a nice rounded pointy point. Doesn't look like it. This one has somewhat of a pointy point. And I need to wrong one. That's not the way I am aiming for it. Wait. I think I'm just going to... This one's not working. I need to know the angle and I don't have a great thing here. I'm just going to remove this layer. Now let's see if I horizontal. Nope. Vertical. Nope. So I need to flip it an angle, but I don't know how much. So what I'm going to do is just make it easier for myself. No, I'm going to keep this on the basic one. I'm going to color it. This one is going to be made lighter. Okay, this one's going to get stroke on the inside. I'm going to keep this for now so I can actually see what I'm doing. It doesn't like if you get too close to the guidelines. Okay. Now I'm going to revert the stroke. Oh no, that was already on the inside. 20 is fine. I want raised, so that should be lighter. And can I copy this? Seems like my Twitch froze. Not the stream, just my Twitch. But anyway, I was trying to... No, wrong one, wrong one. I don't think this is going to work, this last bit, but I am going to try it. Ooh, I actually like it. I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, I'm going to duplicate it. Merge it. And then I need to flip it. Transform 90 degrees. Okay, and now horizontal. Okay. This was what I was looking for. Just is missing something. Perhaps one more big one. Now I need to remove this one. This is not going to work. I need my spares. Okay, thank you. It's just a bit too plump. I don't need to. Can I turn this so I have a straight line? There we go. Because I need to make it wider. And now I need to needs to be bigger and wider. Is this nice? No, this is not nice. I'm gonna keep it over here for my spares. Something is missing over here. How about we just try a normal plain circle? And we put it underneath all other layers. There we go. And we (20 pixels on the inside, and the color is this. And now what we need to do is merge everything. Oh, that's a bit too much, because these spares need to go. Merge everything. Well, make a backup and merge that. And now I need to make it one color, more or less. And these lines need to be a bit lighter. Now, this is a design, of course, that's what you're seeing. But just imagine this design printed 4 times. So you have 4 corners. And then you put it on the corners of your book, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. There's a little bit of decoration piece here. Indeed, book corners. So you can put your own gems in there if it fits. If it doesn't fit, you just paste it on top. So you can have these 4 book corners. And you have one of the big potion bottles. And then you put it on a book. So I know I'm giving away a lot of ideas what I'm going to do later. But this is what I wanted to create. So, I have book corners. And I'm going to make one more little thing. And by the way, I'm going to make 4 of them while I'm at it. Transform 90 degrees. And I'm going to duplicate. So you can make your own magic tome with lightweight things. You can paint them gold to make it seem like they're metal. Yeah, if you want, you can put them together as well. But this is, there we go. This is one pretty fast. Right, and now I wanted to make something else. Which is going to be pretty simple. At least I'm hoping it's going to be simple. I wanted to make a bit rectangle. Sizes? I have no idea what the sizes are going to be. I need to measure that out later on, but I need 2 files at least. Fill the path. Yes, I need to delete the path. Get it in the center, so that's easier. And now I need a different layer. Just going to make a basic shape. Stroke the path this time. No, stroke, not fill, stroke. Yeah, that's way too thin. Everything is about 20, so let's... This 20 is way too thin. Make it 40. Yep. 40, 40, 40. That's even too thin. Double. Stroke. Almost done. Because the brush isn't right. You need spacing of 0. Okay. It's okay if it isn't that far off. Duplicate. Merge into the set. Inside 30 pixels. That's too much. 20 pixels. They should be able to be mirrored all. And these are little lock tabs you can put on your book. With a little bit of raised part so you can decorate that as you please. Add gems, add resin. One for the front, one for the back, and you can add a little lock, put a ribbon there. Okay, so the lock tab also done. So I still want to create a cloche, snow globe, basic items you can use to decorate your book, the tribals from my button collection, and things connected to the elements, celestial bodies, things like that. So that's other things I want to do. But that's enough for today because I've been streaming for 2 hours. Remember, no stream on Tuesday. And the Sunday stream will probably be a penny stream. But at least I managed to do some things. And my 3D printing are mostly going to be Kali's, wings, the things I created. These book basics will be added. And when those sets will be released, I have no idea. They're unplanned thus far. I need to make examples. So that's just for the future. Maybe as special sets. All the files have been printed for the next year. I just need to fix 3 more sets so they have the right files in them. Kali's usually take about 4 to 6 hours to print. The wings usually take about an hour and a half, because they're a lot smaller and there are quite a lot of different wings. So there's still plenty to print, at least plenty I need to print before it gets too hot in my printing room. And I need to test these files if they work well. I am assuming these little tabs won't take much time, but it is something you need to test. If your printer can print that small, stuff like that. So, plenty to test. If you want to see what I'm printing, feel free to check whenever I'm streaming. And I'll be seeing you next time, whenever. Bye bye!